Hello and welcome back to another brand new deck profile, which isn't Galaxy Eyes for once. Yes, at the end of episode 4 of Yu-Gi-Oh! Local Chronicles, I made mention that moving forward, that I will be playing Unchained Vanquish Soul, which you would have seen a live duel of against my friend William's Dino deck last Wednesday. So it'd be 2 videos ago. It was basically 3 rounds, three match duel that went on for nearly an hour. So yeah, I am missing 2 cards in particular when it comes to this deck. Unfortunately, those being the Kashtira Fenrir. I have one bought and ordered. I just have to. It'll take me so that I'll get that sometime next week, and then I'll be ordering my second copy as well. So I love this deck. I picked it up on just a whim, just to see how it played, how it was, and I asked in the Irish Discord server, because they have a section for Vanquish Soul, and I asked for some deck ideas, and someone suggested Unchained. I played Unchained before it became meta with, getting Lama, Shariyama, and Shavara. So I played it back when I was just, early days for it, for Unchained. So I was familiar with that archetype. So over the course of playtesting, I have gotten used to this, and I really do love this deck. So with that nearly 2 minute ramble over with, let's dive right into the deck, because this will be the deck I bring to locals. So it'll be making its locals debut. So what am I going to do for the Fenrir, since I don't have them? Well, I'll just sub in maybe a Xiaolong, because I don't play Xiaolong in this list, and maybe a second Bogar or something like that. But anyway, getting into the Vanquish Soul engine, we are of course playing 3 Vanquish Soul Razin. Your starter card, you want to see this in your opening hand, because basically when you normal or special summon it, you can add any non-warrior Vanquish Soul monster to your hand. So you get search everything else in the deck that you might need. And then if you were during either main phase, quick effect, you can reveal a fire. This card cannot be destroyed by card effects this turn. And then if you reveal a fire and a dark, you get to destroy cards in the same column. So say in the middle column here, I would destroy all in those, or in either of these columns, non-targeting removal. For the Another staple is Stake Your Soul, because you use this to reveal any other attributes that you have in the deck, be it any of your Unchained. So say you you reveal Aruha, or you reveal Shavara, or Sarama and a bomb to get darks, Fenrir's to get earth, if needs be, or Ash to also get into your Razin. So there's a lot that you can reveal to get into what you need. So just reveal any of those. You can even reveal one of your Vanquish Souls. Doesn't really matter. And then you can special summon a Vanquish Soul monster with the same attribute but different name. And then at the end of the turn, you return it to hand. Which that doesn't necessarily matter, because usually when the go-to play is summon Razin, search, link it into Rock of Vanquisher, and then use Rock of Vanquisher to add it back to your hand. So that way on your opponent's turn, you can use Rock of Vanquisher's effect to special summon Razin to get you another search. So the two ofs that I play in the deck is I play 2 Mad Love. So when this is normal summoned, you can search any of your Vanquish Soul spells or traps. So that be, search your Stake Your Soul, or some of the other Vanquish Soul cards that you play. And then if you reveal a dark, one face-up monster your opponent controls loses 500 attack or defense. But if you reveal a dark and earth, you can bounce a card with the lowest defense back to your opponent's hand. So it's not it's a spell searcher which you do want to see as well, but you mainly just need it for the attribute. So I also play to Caesar Vilius or Valius because it's one of this and Razin are the best cards in the deck because you can bounce either your Mad Love or your Razin or Pantera back to hand to dodge negations. And then, if you reveal an Earth, it is unaffected by your opponent's card effects this turn. Activated effects this turn. And then if you reveal Earth, Fire, and Dark, you can pop a card on field. So that is why I play it at 2. So as I mentioned, I play just one of Pantera, which is good because if you control no monsters on the field, you get to special summon this for free. And then if you reveal a Earth, it cannot be destroyed by battle. If you reveal a Earth and Fire, like with Razin, it goes for the spells instead of monsters in its column. So yes, and then the last of the monsters I play is Heavy Bogar, because it's draw power if you reveal a dark, and if you reveal a earth and fire, you can burn your opponent on for 1,500 on both your turn and their turn. So that's a quick 3k to the face. Then the other Vanquish Soul spell that I play is Vanquish Soul Continue. But by just paying 500 of my life points, I can target a Vanquish Soul monster in my graveyard and either add it to my hand or special summon it in defense position. So it's recursion. A new friend of mine put me on the idea of playing 2 Vanquish Soul Snow Devil because this is something you want to also see potentially in your opening hand or get a way to search it because of its effect here. Basically, if you reveal one of each of these, Dark, Earth, and Fire, apply the following effects based on number revealed. So if you reveal 1, you inflict 400 damage to your opponent, and you can special summon a Vanquish Soul monster from your hand. If you reveal 2, you can then inflict 400, special summon a Vanquish Soul from your hand, and your Vanquish Soul monsters cannot be destroyed by card effects. And if you reveal all 3, you burn for 400, you special summon a Vanquish Soul from your hand, you burn for 600, your Vanquish Souls are protected, and then you burn for 800, and then it pops all other monsters on the field. So basically, you can nuke your opponent's board and keep your Vanquish Souls to be able to do some heavy damage then after that. So next is the Unchained package. So as I showed off, I am of course playing 3 Unchained Twins Ruha. It's the only one that you play multiple copies of. Because it's a fire, you can use it with Stake Your Soul to get into Razin pretty quickly. I'm also playing 3 Abominations Prison as the Searcher. I play 2 of each of the traps, so I play 2 Chamber. And then I play 2 Escape. And then for the one-ofs, I play 1 of Shyama, the blue dog, 1 of Shavara, 1 of Sarama, 1 of Abominable Unchained Soul, and then lastly, I play Wailing of the Unchained Souls. Basically, this is just like for an extra pop, set it and pop it with a Ruha, because then it can special summon another Unchained from your deck. But then if I activate it, have it, face up. If a Link summoned Unchained Link monster, if you Link summon an Unchained Link monster, you can target 1 card in the field and destroy it. So it has that popping effect as well to get rid of your monsters. So next is the Fenrir's. Like I said at the beginning of this video, I do not own Fenrir's, but you only play 2 in this list because if you open it, you can special summon it and then search the other copy, so that way you have an Earth in hand to tie with your Vanquish Soul Snow Devil. So that's at least one of them, and then if you have, say, open Fenrir plus this plus Aruha and Stake Your Soul, that's a way to get into your Razin. So you have a fire, and then when you bring out Razin, you can search your dark, and then boom, you have all 3 of the attributes that you need. Moving on, lastly, to the hand traps. I, of course, am playing triple Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. I also play 2 triple Tactics Talent. Now, the initial list that I was basing this deck off of played 2 Talents and 2 Thrust. I don't have enough money for Thrust. I don't want to buy Thrust at the moment. It'll potentially go down, or I could get a reprint in the new Quarter Century Bonanza set next year. So there's just no point. I know it just got recently reprinted in the tins, but it's still, what, like 20 a copy, 20, 25 a copy? I don't know. I haven't really looked into it. So I just don't see a point in buying it now when it'll probably get reprinted in the Bonanza set. And then lastly, I play a play set of Infinite Permanence, and that is the 40 card list. So like I said, when it comes to locals on Sunday, I will probably swap out the Fenrir's for Xiaolong and probably a second Bogar. I'm not 100% sure yet. You'll just have to wait until Wednesday to see how things got on. So let's go over the extra deck. So for the extra deck, I'm playing some XC rank 4s. So I'm playing Battling Boxer King Dempsey, simply because if this is special summoned, I can take a level 4 or lower fire monster or Battling Boxer, spell or trap from your deck, and either add it to your hand or send it to grave. So it's another Razin search if to get to it. If I can just get 2 level 4s on field. I play number 41, Baguska the Terribly Tired Taper, just in case I need to go for that route. And then I also played number 60, Dugaris the Timeless, because of the effects that I can use. So I can detach 2 cards from this to activate the following effects. I can either skip my next draw phase and then draw 2, discard 1, skip my main phase 1, also special summon a monster from the grave in defense, or skip my battle phase for my next turn and double the attack of 1 monster until the end of the turn. So moving on to the links for if you're going for pure route, you would play this at 3, but with this going for the Unchained route, you play Rock of Vanquisher at 2, because 2 seems to be fine when I'm playtesting. It also has so I also have it as an ulti, as you can tell. But it's pretty good because, as I said, during your opponent's main phase or your main phase, quick effect, you can either special summon a Vanquish Soul monster from your hand, or you can add a Vanquish Soul back from your grave. So usually what you want to do is, if you have access to Razin, you summon Razin, you search, then you immediately link into this, use its effect to add Razin back to your hand, and then on your opponent's turn, you can special summon Razin again to get another search for another element that you need. As well, as long as you control a Vanquish Soul monster, your opponent can only target monsters you control with the highest attack, their choice if tied, for attacks. So that's also pretty good. So, if you get Caesar Villius on field, that's a 3k beater that they have to deal with. If you get multiple Caesar Villius, that's, again, 2 3k beaters that they have to deal with. Moving on to the rest of the links, we have Hita the Fire Charmer Ablaze. For the Unchained side of things, of course, we play the 1 Unchained Soul of Rage. We play 2 Unchained Soul of Yama. Thank God this got a reprint as a Prismatic Secret and the price went down. Otherwise, it would have taken a wee bit longer for me to play this deck at locals. For the Link 3s, I'm of course playing one Nightmare Unicorn, one Unchained Soul of Anguish. For the 4s, I teched in Access Go Talker here, simply because the initial list called for SP Little Knight, and I am not paying €45 for an SP Little Knight. If I ever buy a Megatin and pull one, sure, I'll obviously add it into the deck then, but until then, Access Go Talker will do as a substitute. Nightmare Griffin, Unchained Abomination, and then the one Link 5 is Underworld Goddess, of the Cursed World. And that is the extra deck. I do have a side deck. It's basically just Galaxy Eyes' side deck. So that being triple Dimension Shifter, triple Droll and Lockbird, triple Nibiru, the Primal Being, triple Ghost Sister and Spooky Dogwood, double Lightning Storm, and Call by the Grave to round out the side deck. And that is that. That is the deck. Let me know what you thought of it in the comments down below. Like I said, this is what I'll be bringing to locals. So, hopefully I do better than 1 win, 3 losses, like I've currently been doing with Galaxy Eyes. I love Galaxy Eyes, but I think if I want to stand a better chance, bring something tier 1, tier 1.5. This deck is that. I love Unchained, and I'm really grown to be fond of the Vanquish Soul cards. So come back on Wednesday to see how it does, or if you want to have an early sneak peek of what I can do with the deck. Like I said, that duel with my friend William for his True King Dino deck is on the channel. It'll be 2 videos previous. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I shall see you all on Wednesday for episode 5 of the Road to Local series. I'll see you all next time.